What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. This time we're going to be showing you guys the end result of the previous videos, as you guys didn't get to hear the cam chop in the last video. But as you guys just saw at the beginning of the video, it's running pretty good. It's running healthy. It sounds badass, and I'm really happy with the outcome of it. This time though, we're going to be talking about the next mods that I'm going to be doing to the truck. I thought I was completely done with this, but according to the owner of the truck, he wants to keep on going. So up next, we got these mods right here. So of course, we're going to be doing the 17x10s in the front so that it can be on a square setup. That way it can hook pretty good with the 4x4 launches. We're going to be doing the Viking Performance double adjustable shocks in the rear for now. We're going to also be installing the True Track so that he can have a posse in it, as he has a Mopar LSD in it, I believe. I haven't really opened the truck up or looked into it, but I believe it does have it. So we're going to be doing the upgrade up to a True Track. Of course, we're going to be doing the master install kit with the True Track, getting all new bearings, seals, all of that. In the front, we're going to be doing new ball joints, upper and lowers. I'm waiting on hubs and axles for the front as well, but that should be here in the next few days. We're going to be using a 1.5 inch wheel spacer in the front so that we can fit the 17x10. Bolting it on wouldn't really clear the spindle, so we're going to need the 1.5 spacer for it. We're also going to be doing brake pads and rotors with all new hardware, front and rear, since we're going to be redoing the whole rear and the front suspension. One more thing that I am also waiting on is the rear springs. I believe we're going to be doing the progressive springs from IHC as well on this one, but I'm not too sure on that yet. If he doesn't end up switching, we're just going to reuse his and make sure the right height is good so that there's not much problem and not much tuning to be done with the Viking Performance shocks. Probably going to be taking the front sway bar off so it can get a good amount of weight transfer on it. But for now, we're going to install all these parts. We're going to test it on the street. I still need to do a couple of logs, dial in the 93 tune. And I do need to double check on the Diablo tuner. We've been having some issues with it where it just loads and has the loading screen for a long time, not registering the transmission tune. This is an 8 HP transmission, so it is getting tuned. We do have the tune for it from Jake Green over at Green Racing, but we are having trouble with the Diablo tuner. I'm gonna see if what Jay recommends I do, either get a new Diablo tuner or if we should just switch over to HP tuners, since I do have the interface for it. Maybe I just need to buy the credits to do the engine and trans tune, but we'll see what he recommends on that. After we get the 93 tune dialed in, we're gonna go ahead and start prepping the truck for a Torque Storm Supercharger. Yes, you heard that right. This is going to be getting boost. I'm very excited for it. We are going to be taking the engine apart again. We do have to pull it out again. I will be gapping the rings. We're going to be turning it up to about 8 to 10 pounds for now, but I'm sure the owner of the truck is going to want to turn it up to like 12, maybe even 14 pounds of boost. I'm assuming, I'm not completely sure what he wants to do yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going to do that. So we're going to end up doing that Torque Storm kit here pretty soon, in the next month, I believe. He already has his deposit down for it. He already has, you know, everything else set up for parts and what else he wants to upgrade. So in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get it dialed in on 93, install the rest of these parts, dial it in, make sure everything is good. And then we're going to go ahead and take it apart all over again. If you guys want to see that process of me gapping the rings and pulling the engine out again, I can do a little time lapse again if you guys like. Let me know down in the comments below. If y'all just want to see the end result, let me know as well. I'm not too sure on what all to film yet, but I'm assuming everybody's going to be interested to see that process. So I think I will be end up recording it either way, just to get some content out to you guys. For the meantime though, this is what we got going on. We got all of these parts, like I said. This should all be done, you know, this week. So I will be dropping another video on all of this. A few time lapses and all that. The truck came out sick, like I said. Everything is cleaned up, everything looks good. I did install a wideband in it, and it's right on top of the steering wheel. It's right here. It's all hooked up and ready to go. But I think we're gonna be switching to a pillar pod, a double pillar pod. That way he can have his wideband and a boost gauge. I'm sure he's gonna want to get that, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, it came out sick. Man, this truck has come a long way and it still has a lot to go. But this is where we're at right now. Let me give you guys a quick clip, an idle clip from the inside. I'm gonna go ahead and start it and give you a point of view. Well, as you guys just heard, the truck sounds sick. It has a little bit of a crack and pop when you let off. I personally like that. Some people might not, but I think it sounds pretty good for right now. I can only imagine how it's gonna sound once it's boosted, so it's definitely gonna be sounding a lot meaner than that. Let me know what you guys think. It's on a Vibrant 3-inch exhaust right now. It has the off-road white pipe from JBA, and it also has the JBA long tube headers. For now, that'll be the setup. I'm not too sure if he's gonna wanna upgrade the headers later on to something bigger once he's under more boost, but for right now, that should be plenty. But as of right now, that'll be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I just wanted to put this video out and update y'all. Let y'all guys know how it came out and what's coming next for this build. I do have other builds coming in, but not right away, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of this up. And before I start taking it apart, I'm gonna go ahead and wait for the full torque storm kit to get here, get a couple of other people in here, get some work done, and then start this back up right again. So you guys stay tuned. There will be more truck content coming up. Most of the stuff I do is trucks. There is some, you know, Mercedes, Porsche content, but that's not really too much that I have coming in, but you guys will see some of that. I do plan to take my car to a few meets once I get my catless downpipes and my tune from Eurocharged. So stay tuned for that. that's it for now, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video.